What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
You suck. You can't put on no show of your own. Home team, you feel me? Why they putting on for Curry though? Why they putting on for Curry though? Fucking, I'm still turned. Got to pay the bill. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. You know, know yourself, know your worth, Meek Mill. Man, Steph Curry with the shot. Big cookie with the sauce. Steph Curry with the pop, boy.
360 with the wrist, boy. 0-200.
Real quick.
Real quick. Real quick.
Ooh. He's a poor free throw shooter. He doesn't close out hard on shooters. So basically, he don't respect the whammy.
And Golden State looking
He's
who
an
they
atheist.
He gets the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and
Like I
really
was saying,
responded.
Yeah, he
he
did.
doesn't,
I think he
he's an
benefited from
atheist.
the
He
new
doesn't
system.
respect the
He
baptism,
pass as
and
a
we
high
gonna put that on.
threes and catch the ball on the move. That's his game.
Knew that was going there.
Warriors trail by 12.
Are we up by 12?
Curry dishes to Green.
Oh man, come on now. Come on now.
There's the
Mad
3.
pump fakes. One
And
dribble.
it's
One in
Stephen Curry
face.
with a
Oh my
3.
God. Why?
Curry's got 8 points.
Yeah.
Down to
Head
5 on
out.
the shot clock.
Oh,
And Hodges
a good
gets to Lahimi.
pass. Make that. Of course not.
Here's
Take
Hill.
that up. Make that. Of course not. Okay, let me just go.
Hodges
Matter of fact,
against
no.
Barnes.
They said you don't play no D.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Curry. 4th in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
Everyone knows about the Paul George injury from last year and how it affected the Pacers.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Look at him. Look at him.
Hodges,
he
the
balls.
fast
He definitely
Mahimi.
don't play
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
For its starting lineups over the course of the season, just hard to stay consistent.
Oh, good cut. Good.
When you're always replacing an injured player in the lineup.
Taking it to the rack with power
Wait
right
a
there.
minute.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling.
Never had nothing nice.
To dunk like that.
Man, I still got
CJ
the
Myers
points.
has checked in for
Plus 10 rebound advantage tells
I
you
could
all
have
you need to
7
know.
points.
Yeah, not to mention
Now
what
we
it
gotta do
says on the
6.
scoreboard.
Matter of fact, no, I'm
Really
dropping 8.
pushing them
Oh,
around.
come in.
Straight bully.
Oh.
Shots good by Turner.
I like the fact that he let.
Well, I'm going to get fined for that
Hill
punch.
against Curry.
Oh, come on now.
And it's sent back by Hill.
Oh, Hall of Fame, no. Oh, Hall of Fame,
Outside
no. I
Hill.
don't like you. You took my number. I wanted number 27. Ooh, let me use it.
Hill dishes to Freak. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hodges has got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry. He's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
A shot by
he's
Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Caucasian.
And the shooting has really been there for today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Turner with a screen for Hill.
What are you doing? What are you doing,
Shot
sir?
only able to
Sir,
split
you're
the
not Curry.
series last year.
And you look at how they
Oh,
match
Paul.
up. Certainly you
Oh,
could
yeah,
see
Paul,
them
take this.
losing,
Oh, never mind. Oh, that.
but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins. His touches
Y'all
disappeared.
y'all,
on him this
no,
quarter.
no.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like
still
for
won,
a
though.
moment there, the outcome was
Still
in doubt.
won, though.
Give him a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering,
won, though.
and finishing strong.
And now
Still
we'll send it
one,
down
though.
to Doris Burke, who's standing by
Still
courtside.
1 and 2. 1 and 2, you heard? 1 and 2, you heard?
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first,
Paul George
congratulations on the
standing by.
win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Paul George.
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all
Calm
right.
down, sir.
Paul, thank you so
stop
much.
that.
Guys, over to you.
Sir, stop it.
All right, Doris, great job.
Sure.
Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
That'll
hey,
do it for now.
hey.
This is Kevin
Ooh,
Holland
the
thanking
beat
you
that
for
hit me
watching.
hard.
And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
That, I like that. Hey.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Ellis. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some games he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, that's
in my
me.
opinion, his passing
that's him.
is
They
what
only
really
playing the
drove them to this
same
win.
two highlights.
He did a fantastic job of spreading the ball around and keeping everyone involved in the offense. And he wound up with a nice number of assists to show for it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
That's all I'm saying.
From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you for that lovely post-game show thing. Jersey.